we really get quiet in ourselves and when we really come into touch with the deepest, most vulnerable aspects of ourselves, we get glimpses of our full potential, what it is that we know we're capable of. And it's interesting in that this, Dana, builds on the showing up conversation, right? And what it takes to show up. When we blow it out the park, there's an opportunity not only to celebrate the accomplishment, but to really become profoundly in touch with what it takes to show up at that level. For many of us, we do not give ourselves what we need to bring our best consistently, right? So I think about Jay's comment, we're pulling on burnout, right? Or we're pulling on, or we're trying to sort of piece it together. We're often overstretched or overpromised or overcommitted or underappreciated, right? It's usually a lot of the overs and the unders. It's a very little right on par, right? Y'all hear what I'm saying? So this idea of consistency becomes crucial. And I'm going to give you an example for me of someone who I think demonstrates the essence of integrity in what they do. I don't know if you are fans of the singer Celine Dion, but to me, she is a singer's singer, right? Regardless of whether that's your genre or not.
Right. Totally didn't think you were going there.
You didn't think I was going there, right? But there is a consistency. If you ever watch her perform, there's an integrity to what she brings, to what she does, that I don't think I've ever seen a bad performance. Now, I wish I could say that about other artists, and there are artists that I love. And listen, we all have good days, we all have bad days. But there is something in the ritual of how she prepares herself that enables her to deliver at a level that is consummate professional. And so when I talk about this consistency, it becomes crucial because when you engage in business, whether you are a professional working for a company or whether you are in your own business, when somebody hires you, they're counting on you to be whoever you were when you showed up in the interview. And all of us know you can be dynamo in the interview. We've had this, right, where we've interviewed people, they've blown the interview out the water, and then they show up for the first day of work and it's like a whole other person, right? Or they show up for 2 weeks looking amazing, and then all of a sudden a month later, you have no idea what you bought into, right? It takes a certain level of rigor and discipline to bring that consistency. And the work for us when we are committed to having integrity is to be consistent in the quality of our contribution and to do those things that support and enable us to show up in our very best form, even when it's challenging, even when the environment is not conducive, right? Even when we may not like the way things are going down, right? There was a lot of stuff I stepped over in corporate. Trust me. There were a lot of comments, a lot of looks, a lot of opinions, a lot of stuff that could have been distraction for me. Y'all hear what I'm saying? I could have got caught up in who liked me or didn't like me or who got a promotion over me last week and it should have been mine. And I could have gotten all up in all of that. And I really chose that where I was going to bring my energy was showing up consistently. And I became someone that my clients could rely upon. I became someone that my distributors could rely upon. And I became a trusted resource. And all of a sudden, people began to seek me out. And people knew, oh, she's not going to play that game. She doesn't get involved in that, right? And your brand, because this is about developing your brand, right? My brand became technically sound, serious about customer service. Anytime my name came up, technically sound, serious about customer service, right? Because that's who I wanted to be known as in that company. So when you think about consistency, who do you want to be known as? When you know what you're capable of, why wouldn't you want to bring that all the time? And what are the things, this is where you want to become profoundly related to, what are the things that enable you to consistently bring your best? Why? Because that's who you are. Why? Because that's your commitment. Why? Because you understand that if you do that and you make that commitment, you have no choice but to reap the rewards. Because that's how the law works. Cause, effect. Cause, effect. What you put in is what you get out.